Welcome, my amazing Leos, to my channel, Diadem Zodiac Soul Vibes. My name is Susan, and in this timeless reading, we're going to be looking at what may be needed to be worked on at the moment, what the cosmos is trying to assist you with, that collective consciousness that we're all part of. This, of course, is for the collective, so please take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. It is for the sun, moon, and rising, so you can check out all other three to get a further understanding. Okay, I'm going to start with my tarot, and then I will bring clarifiers out. Then we will get a message from the cosmic energy oracle cards, and then we'll close out with an angel number. So let us see what you are being assisted with at the moment. That's too many. We'll get some more out. All right, okay. They're really wanting to get a message to you. There's a lot of cards here, but let's have a look. Let's have a look. Well, there you are. King of Wands. There's no gender in the cards. So there you are, making a very strong appearance in your own reading. Right, okay. So, wow. Goodness gracious. Okay, so you are being assisted immediately. I can just tell right out with uplifting yourself out of perhaps that poverty thing, that lack of, and bring your understanding to the celebration that is very present in your life. It is very important for you to celebrate yourself, my dear Leo. It's not being big headed, it's not being arrogant, it is being of an understanding, because I feel with this 10 of Wands, you really get pulled in on yourself and you really get pulled in on how you see yourself to be within this world. And then we have the Star card. What an amazing card to come out for you. Everything that you're wishing and hoping for when you come from that place of truth, and we bypass what isn't yours or what you feel isn't yours, not allowing yourself to see the wonderful celebrations that are there, worrying about everything, and it all falls into place anyway. Isn't that really interesting how that goes, how our minds work? So the King of Wands is saying, yes, come on, let's do this. And of course, that internal self, the internal sense of self is saying, but I don't have the abilities, I don't have the capabilities, I'm not able to. And then you try to cheer yourself up by saying, look, but there's a great celebration in life, and then you go back to the thoughts of this is too hard. Now, the tens are always endings. It's coming around. You're moving into this new phase of joy and happiness. Everything that you're wishing and hoping for, you're rising above it, rising above all of these things. The lack thing is the one that is drawing my attention, because they really want you to remove your mind from that. You're not lacking, you have everything. And we see with this King of Wands here, there's a 7 there. Now, I'm sure that's not a 7, but I see it at this from the angle I'm at as a 7. And that is said to be a lucky number. So luck is coming in for you. Now, it could be to do with finances. But I'm saying I actually feel it is less to do with finances and more to do with how you feel you're coping. So I know they're assisting you with that, bringing you a lot of joy there. There is a friendship here that you can rely upon. That's what I'm sensing that card as. I know cards have specific meanings, but intuitively I feel there's a hand of friendship. Two friends that are really wishing to help and lift you out of this place of lack or a place of I can't do, and please help me, but you're actually not verbalizing, can I have assistance? And there you are, trying to go it alone through those briars, all those hurts, all those pains, not being healed, and you're not allowing them to heal. This is all changing. This is all changing. Now, please remember, this is a timeless reading, so it doesn't matter at what point you get to see this. If it's relevant to you, take it. Okay, let's have a look and see what else the King of Wands wants us to have a look at. Sorry, there's a lot of cards turned around there, but we'll take that one that dropped out. Okay, so there's you undermining yourself. Undermining yourself and saying, no, I can't do, leading that thought process into I'm not good enough. And you know, it reminds me of that film, and it's a Christmas film, isn't it, Oliver? please, sir, can I have more? So you're asking for more, and yet you're not utilizing and using what you already have. You don't need the more to feel better. You can be very much at peace with yourself, but the devil is churning this around. It's a bit like the Ten of Wands, churning this around your mind at the moment, and it's been very unhelpful. So let us see what the Five of Pentacles is bringing. And it is bringing the Ace of Wands. And you being a wand, that lovely fire sign that you are, be at peace with yourself. You're being assisted to be at peace with yourself. You are being shared, ideas are being shared with you. They're being downloaded to you to assist you to move into that place of love. And again, I go back to the friendships that is being helped you. They're saying, what about doing this? What about doing that? But because you're in I suppose a lower energy place, you're kind of going, I can't really. But these cards are saying, absolutely, you can. You can. This is the devil sometimes indicates depression or suppression, as I prefer to call it. And it's kind of, there he is with his hand out, and the Five of Pentacles has their hand out, and these two hands are in celebration. So you're being assisted in moving into the you, into that King of Wands, into that fieriness and that passion about moving forward. Let's get this done. So you're being assisted definitely with that. Now let's see what the Two of Cups wants to share with us with this clarifier card. Okay, and we have the Ace of Swords. So you now have two aces. That's very powerful for you. That's a very powerful thing for you to help lift you out of this. You're coming to the 10, which of course turns into a 1. So that's another ace if you wish to see it that way. This is be at peace with yourself. So I feel the ideas that are being shared with you from friends and people who really truly love you are going to help you be more strategic and putting things in place. We don't always have to rush at everything. We may have the passion, but we don't always need to rush at everything. We sometimes need to let things settle in. So I feel strategy is here. These friends of yours are giving you strategy. Now, the friends may be of the spirit world, may I say, as well to you, because I feel that you're very in tune, you're aligned with that. And then we have the Nine of Cups, accomplishment. Absolutely magnificent for you, my friend. The Nine of Cups shows you that success is there. So we're moving from that suppression into that place of ideas, into that place of let me see how I can work this, and success comes. I really feel that is very, very powerful for you. This is a very powerful message, Leo. I got to tell you that. I mean, others have had powerful messages, but this is a wow. This is a wow for you. That one wanted to turn and didn't. So let's pull it out. The Four of Wands. Well, the Four of Wands, and that's an 11-11 as well in the other deck. So uh, everything that you wish for and hope for is coming to you. The star is promising that to you. The Four of Wands is showing you that. Celebration again, happiness again, joy again. So we see the 10th there. So perhaps in the 10th, there's still something not being shown to you just yet, but that's actually okay. We can still celebrate, can't we? We can still celebrate without knowing the full picture. So you're really being helped moving forward, my beautiful Leo, from that self-doubt and over-awareness of self. I want to say you're judging yourself far too harshly, and we must review our lives with yes, with awareness, but with deep compassion. And these cards are unfolding in an interesting story because it's very up and down with you, Leo. People think Leos are strong all the time, but you're not. You show your strength for others all the time, but for you, we can see there's a bit of self-doubt, and we want to raise out of that and bring that passion back, and that passion is here for you. Okay, let's see what the cosmos and that collective consciousness of the universe are saying that they are assisting you with. Freedom. Well, that's a very interesting card. We would need to be free of our minds, don't we? We need to be free of those lesser thoughts. So it says freedom comes from inner liberation. Absolutely. How we think and how we perceive ourselves is vital to living a life to the fullest that we can. It doesn't mean everything's going to go smoothly. It doesn't mean that everything's going to be happy, happy, clappy all the time. But it means that we can celebrate every success that we make. And I often say to people, you know, in the not trying is the failure. If you try and it doesn't work out the way you thought or had wished for, it is not a failure. It is a success in knowing how better to do it the next time. So freedom is very important. Freedom from this lesser thinking, being true to yourself. So as I shuffle these angel number cards, I would ask you, if you're enjoying our time together, to please like and subscribe to my new channel to help keep it running and help just, sorry, I'm tripping over my words, help keeping it running. And also let's just see now what these angel cards are. Here we are, we got one out at last. I thought it was a bit slow because of the passion that I see here. Anyway, so that would indicate to me that, you know, in that universal force and in the power of the angelic realm, they're saying, you know, it's okay, we don't have to rush at everything. And I feel that came out in this reading anyway. So your card is 2929, Divine Wisdom. Seek wisdom from within. Your inner guidance is a wellspring of knowledge. And that goes very nicely with freedom card, doesn't it? Because if we can liberate ourselves from feeling lesser or thinking ourselves as lesser and bringing in that more positive perspective, using our knowledge, the hard gained experiences that we have in life, using that wisdom for yourself. So I hope you enjoyed our time together. And if you can, leave a comment down below and ask me a question if you have one, or let me know how this resonated with you. Okay, next time.